Welcome to the MSC Meraviglia ship tour. Meraviglia is Italian and means miracle. It was launched September of 2016, and when fully occupied, the ship can accommodate 5,714 guests. One highlight is the gorgeous Swarovski crystal staircase. If you enjoy this video at all or find it useful in any way, please go ahead and like the video and consider subscribing to my channel. I really appreciate it. Starting on deck 5 aft and moving forward, there is Waves Restaurant, which is one of 3 of the main dining rooms. As you proceed to the midship, you will come across the atrium, and on one side, the infinity bar. Then you'll find guest services and around the corner an excursion center where you can have someone help you book your excursions or use one of the kiosks available. And at the very front of Deck 5, you will find the Broadway Theater's lower level. A little hidden gem we found in the corner was this cute little elevator that had windows with a view. The problem is when we were videotaping, it was dark out, so we don't have any to share with you, but be sure to find that when you're on the ship. On Deck 6, we will start aft and move forward, starting with the Panorama Restaurant, which is the second of 3 of the main dining rooms. If you happen to watch my other video where I discuss the hits and misses of the MSC Meraviglia, I did comment about how our main dining room was so lit up that it was uncomfortable, but I'm noticing as I'm doing the ship tour that the other 2 main dining rooms don't seem as bright at all. So something to keep in mind if that's something that might bother you, but I just wanted to mention it. Just next door is the 3rd main dining room, and this was our main dining room, and you'll notice that it is very bright in here, and this is exactly how it was when we had dinner. I'm not even going to try to pronounce the name, but it's right in the center here. This was our table because I know you care. Midship, you'll find the photo center. There are several shops sprinkled around on deck 6, and you will also find the Edge Bar. The Edge Bar is a very nice essential bar that you can also get nice coffees. You can get cappuccinos, espressos, that sort of thing, that is actually part of your Easy Plus drink package. Entering the promenade, if you look up, you will see the longest LED Sky at Sea show, atmospheric images 24 hours a day. It's a unique feature, and the shows are kind of fun. Now, if shops are your thing, MSC really delivers. I'll be honest, I'm not always one to shop on cruise ships. However, sometimes there are sea days where we have bad weather, there's not a lot that I really want to do, and it's nice if there is some shopping going on. Well, on the MSC Meraviglia, they have jewelry shops, skincare, eyeglasses, watches, fragrances, ladies' clothes, and accessories. At the specialty chocolate shop, they also have specialty coffees that are available at an upcharge. I did try one early on, but didn't find that it was much better than the coffee that I could get at the Edge Bar with my drink package. Then across the way, you'll find Ocean Key, the seafood specialty restaurant. And the other specialty restaurant on deck 6 is Hala Tapas and Cantina. Now we're on to the Meraviglia Lounge. You start to notice how interesting the decor is on the ship because it's very blingy and bougie with all of the crystals everywhere, yet it has a futuristic vibe, almost like the Jetsons. And we have arrived at the very front of Deck 6 at the top of the theater. On Deck 7, we will start aft and move forward, starting with the Carousel Lounge. It's a really cool lounge with a bar where you can hang out with a cocktail and catch a show. It was very popular. We didn't attend any of these during our cruise, but I will tell you that the line was always very long, so I would guess that it's a great show. And the always cruise ship popular, the casino. Then we have the champagne bar that extends both sides of Deck 7. Now, as we enter the specialty dining area, we'll start on one side and then circle around to the other, starting with the Kato teppanyaki, which, yes, it is a traditional teppanyaki show and dinner. Next door is the sushi restaurant. As you walk a little bit further, you will come across the Brass Anchor, which is kind of a cool, almost comes off like an Irish pub sort of thing. We didn't spend much time there. I usually like to have some wine, and they were only serving beer and limited drinks at this location, so keep that in mind. And at the very front of the ship, you will find the Aura Spa, which is closed down. I was doing the ship tour quite early in the morning, and now we will circle around to the other side for specialty dining. First, starting with the TV studio and bar. They were showing multiple sporting events on the TVs throughout our cruise. We are approaching Butcher's Cut, which is the ship's specialty steak restaurant. We have arrived back at the champagne bar with the most futuristic vibe of the cruise ship. We're jumping up to deck 15, starting aft at the Marketplace Buffet because every deck in between is just cabins. So the buffet is great. It's large. One thing that I feel really bad about is I lost a ton of footage somehow, and part of it was where they make the fresh mozzarella daily. It was really cool, and it was glassed in to where you could watch them making it, and somehow I lost that footage, but it's something to look out for if you're on the ship. Also, watch for their pizza. It's fabulous. Sometimes buffet food can be, touch and go, but the pizza was always good. pool deck is fabulous. The pools are large for cruise ship standards. I love the lounging beds that surround it. Now, we never actually used them, but had we wanted to, that would have been really, really nice. There was just a lot of space that wasn't constricted by anything, so it was probably one of our favorite pool decks. Next is the bamboo bar and pool. This pool is awesome because it has a retractable roof. So if you have bad weather, you can still swim, you can still get some sun. We really like this feature. There's also tables that are covered in the shade. So, and this area was never really that busy. On deck 16, most of the front of the ship is Yacht Club, so we will go all the way down to the gym. The Sportsplex is coming up, and this is where I need to apologize again for missing footage. There is an arcade, which our son really enjoyed and spent a lot of time in, but as you move forward, there are several other activities like a bowling alley, flight simulator, and a basketball court, all of which I lost footage of, so my apologies there, but all of them were really fun. Then at the very back of the ship, there is the Horizon Pool and Amphitheater as well. Now we are up on deck 18 at one of my favorite spots, which is called the Sky Lounge. I love it because it's a beautiful venue, but it also has really nice views. It was a great place to hang out. Just a really nice spot on the ship. At the very aft of deck 18 are all of the kids clubs, teen lounges, and whatnot, and a really cool outdoor bar called Horizons. The front of deck 19 is all Yacht Club, but my second favorite part of the ship is the back of deck 19 with all the water slides. Beautiful views up there. The water slides were a blast. If you made it all the way to the end, thank you so much for hanging out with me. I would ask that you would like this video and please consider subscribing to my channel.
Please click the share and subscribe, okay?